before we do anything else here this evening, can somebody? I could not. I couldn't. I wasn't able to rewind on the TNT app. Somebody's got to get the clip.
Somebody got to get me that
Somebody got to
Darvin
get the
Ham
clip,
clip,
Wrong
bro.
coach sold him out.
Wait,
Yo,
what did he
I
Hey,
say?
missed it. What happened with
hey.
Darvin Ham?
bro. There's no way you missed it.
Yo, Erk,
Yo,
Come
bro.
what
on, Lee,
Yo,
man.
happened?
Erk,
No,
Erk.
please, please
Well,
play the
which clip
clip.
are you talking
Y'all
about,
got
though?
to get
Which
me that
which
Darvin
clip?
Ham
Which
clip. Hey,
clip?
Lee. That Darvin Ham clip, you know that Ty Lue clip from like 2017
Yeah.
where Ty Lue was like, yeah, KD is great and all, but well, we're really trying to stop Steph Curry. It
It's
is
that
that
good.
level
Yeah,
of
yeah. It's that good. It's really. It's
it's
No
actually
that
that
way.
good.
level of clip,
Oh
No
Lee.
wow.
way, bro. I need to see this clip.
Yo,
All right.
It's
listen.
that level of clip,
Here's
No
what
Lee.
Erk,
happened.
Erk,
Hey,
Erk.
what
Chris
did he
Haynes. Hold
say?
on. Hold on. Chris Haynes, right, sideline reporter for TNT. He gets Darwin Ham fourth quarter sideline interview. Darwin Ham is asked, "Yo, last few minutes of that quarter, you must have not liked how that ended. Coach, what are your thoughts on that?" Coach responds. Coach says, "Well, we got to make shots. We can't just rely on the whistle. Empty possessions are not going to work out. Can't just rely on the whistle. We're going to actually have to create some shots. Can't rely on the whistle. Word for word, bar for bar. You can't make
LOL.
this stuff up. This is the most liberating clip
Bro,
I've heard this
that
year
that
bro,
from
that
the
need
Yeah.
that
Lakers.
to your
that needs to
bro,
be pictured
The
and put in the
man,
Hall of Fame,
bro, the
bro.
to
man
your
told national TV, yeah, we're going to have to hit shots. We're not just going to get marched to the line here today. The
bro.
So,
man told
Yo,
you on
hey,
national
Other than
TV.
LeBron,
yo,
everybody played like shit
real
today,
quick,
son.
AK. Irk, you got to put that clip at the beginning of these Laker therapies now.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
Oh my
like
God.
right
Oh
after
yeah,
the
That
yeah,
is
It's
a
yeah.
game,
great.
you
such a
got to
good
play
clip. It's
that every
actually
time.
generational
Every
clip.
Warriors account needs to retweet that clip right there too, bro. Every Warriors account.
Find us the clip, man.
Let's run it. I tried
Find
to
us the
rewind
clip.
and get it, and I couldn't get it on the freaking
Get it before
TNT
they wipe
garbage
it
ass
from the
TNT
Yo,
app.
internet.
That's all I
to
was
your
doing.
guys' point, bro, you see what happened? Because the garbage time, they had free throws, but they were tied 19-19 with 130 left. Do you see what happens when the difference isn't much or there isn't no difference? The
No,
Lakers,
bro.
the Lakers are
All I
subpar,
bro,
bro. They suck.
I just needed to be under double figures. You know what I'm
No, that's
saying?
fine.
So
That's fine.
yeah.
And we
exactly.
missed, and mind you, we missed 7 of them. So we didn't even shoot. We didn't make all. We had 7 points on the board.
So
Come on,
basically,
man.
due to that comment, Darvin Ham just admitted about the whole ref free throws thingy. He just admitted,
hmm
like, basically,
Yeah, we
okay.
foul bait. We get free throws. You know what I'm
Space
Listen,
saying? We
Gang
get
listen,
on the
listen,
team.
DVR.
listen.
Where
Hold on,
you at?
right now.
I know there's so many of you in here. One of you has DVR. Somebody get the damn clip.
Here's what I am saying though. The Warriors shot the piss out of the ball tonight, dog.
Exactly, bro.
26
2016.
threes.
Oh
Everybody
my
hit
That
threes.
God.
was
They
one of
got
the
10
100%,
best.
blocks or
bro.
they got like 10 or 11 blocks tonight,
Yo,
too.
That was one of the best
yo.
all around games, bro.
I feel like the
So when I
shots.
tell you that Draymond Green, right, was a top 10 player in 2016, he was doing shit like 15 points a game, 10 assists, 7 rebounds, right? He did 15, 10, and 6 tonight. That is 2016 Draymond, bro. He looks amazing right now.
You,
Absolutely amazing.
how embarrassing do you have to be to let Draymond hit 5 threes against you?
5 straight, bro, without a miss.
Well, hold on. I was telling people last
Unreal.
night. What did I say? I said, no excuses. I don't want to hear about free throws. I don't want to hear about. You got to make shots. You want to
Shot
beat the
making. Yep.
Lakers? You do what the Nuggets did.
He
You
did
make
say that.
shots, and we made shots. And guess what? We did. We our destiny was in our own hands. We took care of it tonight. Now we just got to go 3-0, and you live with the results. But this is how you win. Convincing. This wasn't a nail biter. Yes, at times the Lakers made their run. You give them their props. They have a lot of talent on the court. At the end of the day, we took care of business, bro. Draymond hit 5 threes the first half. JK, tough scoring night. Still stuck with it. Pods had a great first half. Okay, GP was amazing. Hit multiple big shots. Klay Thompson was sensational tonight on both ends. I
Yeah.
mean, you could go
He
up
was
and down,
he was strapping up Braun on some possessions, Dre.
He was mainly
bro.
guarding Braun and
Like,
sometimes Rui.
He hit some
and
tough shots
and
on him
and
for
by the
sure,
way,
but
Chris Paul. I know CP had some, shaky moments. CP was
Dude slipped on
amazing
the
though.
floor.
He was
oh yeah.
amazing overall, man. He was
Bro, he looked
on
like he was
both
on a slip
ends.
and slide. No, I'm not gonna lie, Jay. He looked like he was on a slip and slide when he fell.
He was great, bro.
Hey,
He
guess
was great.
what?
He was good though. I'm not gonna lie,
Steph
he was
Curry
good.
fucking owns LeBron's soul.
I'll give you that. I'll give you
Ain't
that.
shit
Can we
changed,
please talk
baby.
about Wiggins?
Yeah,
Ain't
Wiggins
his
going
shit
out
bro,
there
changed.
Wiggins
creating
has
on his
been good.
own. Hey,
Does this not
Prime.
remind you? Wait, hold on. Does this not remind you of
Hey,
Prime,
Prime.
prime,
2022
Hey,
prime. What'd you
Wiggins?
say,
hey,
Prime?
Prime. Hey,
I
Prime.
said I said Steph owns LeBron's
Hey,
soul,
hey,
bro.
hey, Prime. Even with the bloodline rules, bro.
Curry's still coming out on top, like your boy.
Exactly.
He's just better than him, bro.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Even
And
with the
Yo,
LeBron.
refs,
I'm gonna be
LeBron's
honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Cry
Like,
to your mother about AD being out,
Hey,
Lakers
can we
fans.
talk about
Hold
Klay
the
Thompson?
fucking
I
I
don't
L.
want to say
know.
this about that. Wait, Prime.
No,
I
because
want
we
to say
talk
that. I want to
already.
say something about that, Prime. You make a good point. AD was out tonight, okay, but guess what? I didn't hear Laker fans complaining when Steph was out last year. Remember when Steph had his labrum tear, and after the All Star break, the Lakers smacked the fuck
Dre,
out of us,
Dre,
And
right?
they
Dre,
Nobody
still,
said
and
shit.
we
Dre,
still
Dre,
must beat them. Nah, we still must beat them in that
Dre,
Saturday
Dre.
night game.
Bleacher Report just came out with a whole cartoon said LeBron did it all by
Mm-hmm.
himself. I don't want
Thank
to hear
you.
anything about no AD.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear
AD
anything
wouldn't have
about
made a difference, man. 26
Thank you.
threes.
Thank
He's
you.
not going to
He's
be on
not
the
doing
perimeter,
anything.
bro. We
Exactly.
beat
no.
them with
Thank
the
you.
perimeter, and our defense was
And if anything, we
sensational.
struggled. We struggled inside, and we still blew them out, bro. Come on now.
No, but
Didn't the Warriors out
tonight
rebound
was
the
a display
Lakers?
of the highest level of shot making. You talk about Steph Curry, 23 points on 9 shots, didn't miss a three. Klay Thompson,
Mm-hmm. Bro, can we
27
talk about
points
Clay?
on
How he's been
fucking
playing?
16 shots.
Clay is
These guys,
incredible.
these this is how
Clay
you need to
is
execute offensively down the stretch.
Honestly, I'm just here to glaze one person, and one man alone is Andrew Wiggins, bro. He came into the game, knocked down 2 threes to give us energy, bro. And then he
mm-hmm.
played great defense the entire night. He created for himself. I don't care. I
You know
know
what he did
everyone
well?
played well,
He
but
he
I
he
just want to glaze him, man.
he did. He was amazing, and I'll give. This is really the biggest thing that he did. He attacked the mismatch, especially with JK struggling. We needed two-way Wigs tonight, and
Yeah, especially on the
two-way
block.
Wigs, we got him
Even
tonight.
when he had his on him, he did his little spin move and he got to the
Yes,
rim, bro.
yes. Wiggins,
It was
honestly,
mad.
like, listen, did he take a million shots? No, but when he had the ball in his hands, he was fucking
He
aggressive and
let that bitch
efficient.
fly. He
And
let
he was attacking. And guess what? Like, he had a layup. I don't remember in the first half. He had a layup that they didn't call a foul on. It was a left-hander. He had a floater in the third quarter. A couple of those. He hit some 2 threes at the top of the key. Two big shots there. Wiggins was amazing. And honestly, he was underrated. Because you're right. Nobody even brought him up tonight. And again, he ran the floor. Remember that one play we got to stop and Steph outlet pass to Wiggs for the dunk. He's in the right spots. This is the version. And guess what? Maybe some nights Wiggins doesn't score a lot. Maybe JK does. But the fact is, when JK struggled, which he did tonight, Wiggins stepped up, and that's exactly what we need. When one guy is struggling, we need another to compensate for that production. And Clay and Wiggs have both played well and have both peaked at the right time. Have we said that all season? No. All season, Clay and Wiggs have been inconsistent. The last month or two, they've both been really good at the right time. This is why we're winning games. This is why our record is what it is in the last 34, 35 games. Because the starters as a whole and the bench as a whole is playing well. 1 through 10 were connected. That's the key. That's what we were missing all year. So at times, the bench was better than the starters. At times, the starters was better than the bench. Now, we got all 10 guys on a string, right? Moody didn't even get playing time tonight. Think about that. Moody didn't even get playing time tonight, and we know how good Moses Moody is. He's
Loon
very
didn't
good.
even touch the court either, and he's been getting in
Yeah,
a little bit more too.
Loon's been a positive. Loon's been a major positive the last 2-3 weeks. So absolutely, we have. You know what? One thing we have, we don't have a second option, quote unquote. We don't have this or that, but what we do have that a lot of these teams don't. I would say 90% of these teams don't. 95 is depth. We have elite depth. Elite. Like we DMP'd multiple players who could have easily been out there. So we do have real depth. And that's something we have to really lean into and acknowledge about this team is that is why we've been winning these games. Because GP can step up. Pods had an amazing first half, bro. He had in that third quarter he hit a big three as well. Pods was really good. As a rookie, Trace.
Oh
Trace
yeah,
was
I wanted to speak about that
I'm
too.
gonna be honest with you, bro. Since January 15th, this has been my vision because the whole time when people are like trade Chris Paul, trade this guy, trade that guy, I'm like, bro, we just need these guys just to be on the court at the same time and for them to be connected. I'm going to be honest with you. If this team is not connected, they're going to look like the worst team in the league. I've just watched it way too long just to know. Right? So they look connected right now because when Chris Paul was on the court with JK and JK didn't even shoot the ball well tonight, but when you just look at that lineup and you have TJD and Kaminga and Chris Paul is on the court and he's out there and the way that he's running that offense, I was
Hey,
saying when the
Irv,
season started.
peep the jumbotron.
Oh, I see it.
That's crazy.
Oracle, Chris
Right.
Paul.
So,
Guess Chris Paul's plus minus
Wow.
tonight without looking.
bro, like, I don't even want to know what his plus minus is. Do you know why? Because he's been doing this shit all year long. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I'll tell
It's
you
been a
anyways.
positive.
He was a plus 21.
Bro, even when our backup point guard has a plus 21, but you know what, though? It shouldn't be a surprise. Do you know why? Because he's like top 5 the last decade in plus minus. This is what he does, bro. This is what he does. And I've been saying that, bro. Like, the man is a walking positive. Before he hurt his hand, he was running a 128 offense. That's the shit that I'm talking about. So you put him on the court now, and whoever the Laker backup is,
Spencer
whoever their
Dinwiddie?
backup,
And
come on, bro. Like, against Chris
the
Paul,
key,
give me a
the
fucking
key
break,
to
bro.
tonight, the key to tonight was just the biggest thing that I would say: the front court scoring. And Sun God and I were actually having a very good discussion on this. Sun God does breakdowns on playback. You should check them out. I think it's called Dubs and or Deep Dive Dubs. So check that out. Sun God was breaking down, and him and I were both breaking down like what the front court needs to produce tonight. Because I know AD, obviously we accounted for AD playing, but even with AD out, Bron can score the ball, right? The Lakers have a bunch of dudes that can get going offensively. The Lakers have basically they have a top 5 offense in the last 15 games. Top 5 in the last, so you got to match that, right? If Steph and Clay, one of them are a little off, you have to have your front court step up. And they scored 45 points tonight combined. We predicted around 50. So that is like the vision. And even then, Trace missed a lot of bunnies. I thought Trace could have played a much better game than he did. Draymond had like 2 points, I think, in the second half or something. Like, he didn't even really score that much. Wiggins was really good overall. But, like, for the most part, I mean, our front court, and JK struggled all night. JK struggled all night.
Hey,
So,
Dre.
yeah.
You know what's really good? Steph and Draymond were the most minutes in the starting lineup. 32 minutes, bro. Like,
Wait a
bro,
second. The Warriors shot the best 3-point field goal percentage in a game in history?
that's crazy. That's
That
crazy.
can't be right. It's got to be
It,
like minimum attempts.
no,
And a
I
must
think it is,
win.
but that's what Kendra Andrews just tweeted out. She said the Warriors' 63% 3-point shooting is the best in the game in NBA history. Yeah.
Peaking at the right time. And
Jesus.
we ain't playing everybody 40 minutes.
How many
Love it.
points we
At
hold them to?
least on the eye test, that actually sounds correct. 63.4, that actually sounds correct.
Uno,
We didn't even do that
Johnny,
for
what up?
KD.
Well, hello, Warrior fans.
What's going on, bro?
I love hearing your optimism. This is such a stark difference from the last time I checked in on you all.
Is this Purple Hearts?
I'm sorry.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm Uno. Nice to meet
Nah, that's Uno.
you. I would like to say that I was very impressed by your 3-point shooting. I mean, everybody seems to bring their A game at the crypto arena. I hate that name, by the way. I also would like to say that I don't know what you guys were able to talk to with the refs before the game, but if you go and watch the film, there were a few fouls that just weren't called.
This dude.
Ain't no way, bro.
Whoa, whoa,
Ain't
whoa, whoa,
no
whoa, whoa,
way.
Ain't no way, bro.
whoa,
Guess
whoa.
what,
When
buddy?
you said
You got
refs,
Uno,
Oh,
that is an
shit.
Dos,
immediate timeout.
Y'all
Trace
ashamed
No
of
L's
pun
yourselves.
against
Come
intended.
us
on,
this
bro.
We
season now,
have
buddy.
just the clip.
Uno, Dos, Trace,
Bro.
motherfucker. Get
Okay,
out of here, buddy.
okay, listen, sir.
Woo!
The
Uno,
disrespect.
Dos, Trace, adios, motherfucker.
We'll
Hey,
see.
+3.
We'll,
Uno, +3, by
we'll
the
see
way.
Talking
I
about
appreciate
the
it.
damn
what
whistle. Go
happens.
watch the Darwin Ham clip.
I mean, I heard what Darvin Ham said. I personally would like that man to be disassociated from my team as my coach. Uh, Personally, and it's not about that clip. It's about him as a coach because he is.
Bro, why the fuck did he call a timeout with like a minute left in the game?
Bro, I wish.
Well, just to
I
get everybody out. He had to get everybody out.
Bro,
I
everybody was already out, bro.
no. He did that to get Rui out, but
Oh, okay.
The thing about it was it was like so climactic. Like he looked like he was drawing up a play or something. Like, nah, you just get Rui out, bro. Like you're it was so dramatic for no reason. Like he had so much animation for a weak ass timeout. Anyway, I actually came in to just listen to hear what your thoughts were, to hear how you guys would break down the game, um, what you would say from a honest perspective, and it seems that there are a few things that you guys have looked beyond, but that's okay. We'll see what happens when it counts. Shout out to y'all, 3-1 regular season, getting that season series. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all doing that. Um, it's unfortunate that we won't be able to play each other in a full series in the playoffs. But it is what it is.
You never know, man. You never
I
know.
mean, you never know,
Let's
right?
see.
I don't want it.
You never
I
know.
don't want
Table
it.
something,
I
some
don't
crazy
want it.
shit that could happen.
I'm done.
Okay.
I don't
But
need to see LeBron anymore. We already know the outcome when both teams are healthy. I don't need to see it. We're good.
I mean, hey, you got the regular season series.
We
Good
got
job.
So all right. Uno. So X's and O's. What did you see? I'm curious.
From an X's and O's, we our defense is horrible. But the execution on you guys end has always been your calling card. Um, when it comes to Steph, the penetration. Okay, so your strength is our weakness. Our point of attack defenders are horrible. So having Steph on ball, and even your backup, white boy with the curly hair. No offense to white people. When black people say white boy, it's not a bad thing. But
Hey, Uno. Let me ask you a
okay,
question. Um, where do you think the Lakers have ranked on offense since
we're a top five.
January
No,
15th?
we're a top five offense.
You're a top two offense, by the
Yeah.
way. Top two offense, right? So y'all are a top two
Uh huh.
offense since January 15th. The reason why I said January 15th is because that has some significance to us, because that's right around when Draymond came
Oh,
back,
got
right?
you.
Right? So we don't measure anything that happened prior to that.
Oh
Now,
wow.
you kind of fall within that, right? You know that the Lakers have a top three offense within that time?
I mean, offense is great, but it doesn't win. It doesn't win championships. So,
Okay. Now I'm happy that you said that, because on the flip side, where do you think, just take a stab at it, where do you think the Lakers during that time span are ranked on defense?
like 23rd, 24th, something like that.
22nd. That's pretty
There you go.
close. 22nd on defense, right? So
But we
an interesting thing
though.
has
That's
happened
the
with the
crazy
league,
part.
right?
We've been winning games, but that's regular season. Regular season is bullshit. Like there's so many things that go into like winning games in the regular season, but when the playoffs come, that shit's going to rear its head. Like, and this felt like a playoff game, honestly. If I can be frank, as a Laker fan, I felt like we should have approached this as a playoff game, and I felt like the effort was lacking from a few of our players. I felt like Rui went away and decided that he was done with the game. D'Lo, bro, didn't even get a haircut, so that just lets you know where his mind is.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I mean, so I honestly I want this team to exit as fast as possible, and I hope you guys have your recording devices on, because I said this a long time ago. Shut the team down. It's not going anywhere. If we go somewhere, I'll be very surprised and very happy or whatever. But I want them to shut the team down, because I feel like the longer we play with force is a more chance for LeBron to get hurt or AD to get a catastrophic injury. I'd rather them shut the team down, fire Darvin, and figure out what we're going to do moving forward.
What do you mean, shut the team down for the rest of the year?
Yeah, done. What do we
Well,
do?
well, you can. You guys are in a play. You have to play a playing
I'm not
game, at least
I'm
one.
not saying shut the team down. Put them like this. I'm saying why are we putting effort towards trying to be in a play-in when we know this team doesn't work. This team doesn't work.
What are you talking about? Like in the last 40 games, they've
Once again,
gone.
it's regular season. We're going okay. So mark my words. We're having this conversation right now.
Yeah.
I don't believe that we'll go anywhere in if we make the playoffs, right? Because if was a fifth. If this happens, what a week from now, week and a half from now, we're out. So
Wait, hold on. Even if you believe that, though, you don't even want to see your team go out and compete?
I would rather. Okay, so sure, compete, right? But I don't believe. I don't have faith in what this can be to make it to June. So if we're not going to make it to June, we might as well be out in April and be healthy for next season.
But you got to compete.
That's wild. Wow.
You got to compete. You can't have that much of a beta mindset.
That's
You got to
not
go compete.
necessarily
You got to compete, man. Come on.
right. And
You don't
then
think the guys on the floor want to not compete?
you compete, and then you have a catastrophic injury with a guy who is in his 21st season. Then what?
But you just said the regular season doesn't matter. So they got to
What
go
I'm
out there and
saying,
they got to compete.
what I'm saying is, I didn't say the regular season doesn't matter. I'm saying winning in the regular season can be very deceptive. That's what I was
And
saying.
so can losing, because we saw a playing team make the finals last year. You got to go out there and compete.
What's the problem, man? What are you missing? What do you think is missing that you feel is like, oh, they're not gonna make it in the playoffs? What's like the top 2-3 biggest problems?
Okay, so our defense is
Hey,
horrid.
there's a guy. He's probably down in the audience right now. His name is Drew Blue. Drew Blue did a wicked reverse jinx. I don't know, maybe a month, 2 months ago. It's one of the wickedest reverse jinx. Like I haven't been able to do Laker therapy for probably a good month. You know what I'm saying? And you have to really thank Drew Blue because Drew Blue put on one of the wickedest reverse jinxes that I've ever seen. And y'all are in a good spot now.
Honestly, I haven't been in here in a while, but there was one night where we were down like 8, and you had started your room as Laker therapy, and we came back and won by like 2 or 3, and you had to change that shit. That shit was hilarious.
Bro, the damn shit was nasty. So shit like that was happening.
Yeah.
Now,
But I mean, it's the
what you're
regular
doing
season,
right
so I
now,
don't
bro,
put much stock in it, bro.
I think you're doing a crazy reverse jinx right now. You know what I'm saying? I think you're doing the wildest reverse jinx, but I'm gonna call you out on it, dog.
No, I mean, most
Because
definitely. I mean, I know, your guys got their recording devices or whatever, but I
yeah,
honestly, and from this is my basketball opinion, I don't think this team is going anywhere. I think we're going to nowhere fast.
Why? Why? Can you just name 2 biggest factors why the Lakers are going nowhere?
One, our defense.
Your defense is not good
Jim,
when
you're onto
AD's in the
something
game?
I'm
because
sorry. I can name you 2. Our defense and Darvin Ham.
Jim,
I don't trust Darvin Ham.
their defense is 22nd, Jim.
And that's
So
with Anthony Davis on the floor. And he's been playing a majority of these games.
Right.
me personally,
It's crazy.
this is why I think we're going.
Defense
Hold on.
horrible.
This is why I think we're going to win the title, right?
Oh, you
Because
smoke.
we are top 5 net rating since January 15th. So since Draymond has been back from that BS suspension, we are 8th on defense, right? And we are 6th on offense. So top 10 offense, top 10 defense. That's a
How do
40
y'all
game
do against
sample
the
size.
Nuggets? What's your record against the
When?
Nuggets?
0-4.
Okay, and how much did y'all lose by?
Every game
One,
was good.
3
Every game was
were
down to the
competitive.
wire.
1 was a
3
buzzer
games
beating
were close, and
loss.
all 3 of those
3
games were
games
without
came down
Draymond.
to the last shot.
Okay. Well, then you
Yeah.
have a chance. I mean, because honestly, all you're looking for in the West this year is a punching chance against the Nuggets. Like,
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Who's peaking better right now, Denver or us?
well, see, that's okay. The only reason I will push back against that is because yes, you're peaking. Honestly, the
Murray.
Warriors are peaking right now. I can say that. But the problem with a 7-game series is it's a 7-game series. All of that shit goes out the window. Jokic
Yeah.
is Jokic. Let's not act like he isn't. Their team is set up the way it is. Like, you have to beat them 4 games. Like, it's not
That's
an
fine.
easy feat.
That's fine. I just don't
Nobody
think
said it would be
a
easy.
We did it 2 years
I just
ago.
don't
We can
think
do
a
it again.
+4, +5 team is I think they're a good team, they're a championship team and all of that, but I just don't think a +5
Do you
team.
think that they're firing
The way
also?
people talk about the Nuggets is kind of like how people talk about the 96 Bulls and the 17 Warriors. I'm not saying that they're not a good team. They're a good team, but give me a fucking break, bro.
The only reason why you would be saying
Hey,
that
I
we would
love
be
the fact that
saying,
you got
"Oh,
this
we have
strong
more
take.
confidence than the Nuggets," is
The
because they're the
Nuggets got
defending
one
champs.
ring, and now people talking about them like they're the boogeyman. Like I
This is
don't.
what I'm saying,
It's
bro.
not
Like,
that they're a
The
when
boogeyman.
did the
Nuggets
Nuggets
is a
become the
hard
boogeyman? Because they
out.
won the title
The
last
Nuggets
year?
are a
It's
hard out.
it's not about that. It's about the way their team is constructed. Their team is constructed for the postseason. Like their team is constructed.
Aaron Gordon,
Like,
KCP, Jamal Murray, and
No, that nigga
Joker.
not wrong. They team is definitely constructed for the postseason.
bro,
They got
it's it's
They
a
don't
good
they don't
seven.
scare me, bro.
they
They
don't
played
have
three
to
playing
scare you. They'll
teams
just
last
beat
year. Don't
you. Like
scare
you
me.
don't
They got
gotta
a
be
good
scared
seven
I
of
don't
that.
think they'll beat
and
us.
chemistry.
Okay.
I don't think we've never we haven't we didn't play them last season in the postseason. And I'll tell you this: basketball is a game of matchups, and Denver Nuggets don't have a good matchup right now, especially how Clay's been
I
playing,
have
Wait,
Wiggins
wait,
been
wait,
playing,
wait.
Kaminga
I
coming
You
off the
realize we
bench.
get
It's
bullied in the
not
paint
good for them.
by Jokic and this nigga Gordon? Like they literally abuse us in the paint. What's going on?
what do y'all have for them?
What game? What
They have
games were you
what
watching
game did
earlier,
you
bro?
see that they abused
Yeah,
us in the
like
paint? What
Oh,
game did
don't
you
abused
worry
us,
watch?
huh?
about it. I'm about to mute myself and I'll come back.
Bro, I'm like this is I'm not being funny. I'm not this is not no hateration, holleration, and a dancery. This is a serious question. When the game slows down, right? And they do that thing they do where they put Joker at the top of the key and everybody starts moving.
Yeah.
What do you have for that? Because your team is very small.
So your coach and Rui, they said that the game plan tonight was to let the Warriors role players hit open threes.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you
Steph,
something,
Steph hit the most.
Dre. Like, I respect your basketball mind, and I need you to respect mine when I say that I have no association with Darvin Ham whatsoever. like,
Shit
That's your
crazy.
coach,
Shit
my
like if
guy.
crazy.
I'm
Darvin Ham
if
rotations.
I'm
Darvin Ham
standing on one
rotations.
side of the street, right, and the
What
Lakers are on the
what
same side
adjustment
of the street as
would you
me,
have would
he's
you have
on the
played us
other side.
would you have played us more straight up, you think, and switched rather than just kind of
So
gap?
so honestly, the only thing I would with AD being out, I would have played Castleton more to create the mismatch. Um
Castleton. Bomba Ross Clud.
I'm not saying that Castleton would have is like some I would have kept the size out there because when Jackson Hayes was out there, we were playing better. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But
So, but
when we
regardless
went
of
small, first and foremost, Terry and Prince would have sat there and he could have played Uno all night. No pun intended. Because I'm sure he was a negative plus minus. I'm 100% sure. Um, and then I would have played Max Christie more because he's faster and he could have stayed with your guards a little bit better than Dinwiddie did. Like honestly, there was switching that was going on that I wouldn't have switched off of. We all know LeBron doesn't play defense anymore, which it is what it is. Like it is, like I said, it's a lot of shit to make up for, bro. Like when you
Well,
break
why did
down,
AD sit out, man? He had
I'm
a
sorry.
headache.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
AD
had a
listen.
sat this
headache
game
because
out
he
because he
Hey,
got
had a
whacked,
hey,
headache.
he
He
bro.
got
had a
whacked in the
headache.
face the previous game.
As per my last statement, I respect y'all basketball minds. I need you to respect mine.
That boy
And,
responded with an email response as per my last
like
statement.
I need
Per my last email.
right. When it comes,
I'm weak.
This
Per
man
our
hit us with
last
the per the
conversation.
last
yeah,
email.
like
I'm weak.
Per our last
you
conversation.
know,
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna tell you that I agree with him sitting out because I don't. But the
Yeah.
man has played over 70 games, so if you feel like he want to take a headache night, bro, Take a headache night, bro. Like it is what it is. Like
That's
I'm gonna be
pretty
honest with you.
ridiculous.
This is not the night to take a
it
headache
was
night
Yeah,
not.
because
It's
this
not.
it
It's
this is
wasn't.
literally the
definitely
most
not.
important game for
Because,
y'all, bro.
well, you also have to realize the Kings also lost, and the Suns also
Mhm.
lost, and the
Right.
Suns
So
were
we could.
down big
So
tonight.
if we had a
Look
one, we could have
at
moved up. But
we can make this 7, bro.
yeah, we could have moved up
Ah,
if
I
we didn't
really don't
lose.
think
The
so.
Warriors Muse just posted just now that if we could quadruple tie with the Kings, Pelicans, Lakers, we would get the 7th spot. I don't know if that's 100% true, but that's what he posted.
Well, the problem here is
Do
that
you want
the
the
Kings and
seventh
the
spot?
Pelicans have to play each
Yes,
other next game. Like that game is actually huge for this group of four right here that Manu just Manu just mentioned.
yes.
That game has huge repercussions because
Okay.
if the Warriors want to get out of 9-10, they need at least one of the Kings or the Pelicans to go 1-3.
Who,
Hmm.
I'm gonna be honest
who's
with
in
you.
first right now?
Hold on. So I'm gonna be dead honest with you. When you look at the Sun schedule, they have Clippers, Sacramento, Minnesota, right? It's not out of the realm of possibility
Yeah,
that that
Right.
might
and their
happen, right?
six too.
So,
No, 100%.
And they were down heavy
Yeah,
today.
right,
It
Heavy.
was
so look
without
at
35
Kawhi
Sacramento
and
for
to
instance,
Harden,
right?
4 at
without Kawhi and
1
Harden.
point.
Sacramento, for instance, they have what, 3 games remaining? They're at 34
Yes,
right now. They see New Orleans, they see Phoenix, and they see
Portland.
Portland. I'm gonna be honest with you. You might want to come to playback because me and Dre will be doing those games. I promise you that, right? So,
Yeah,
things are
but
gonna get
but
very
those are
interesting.
automatically 2 losses because basically it works like this, Urkel. I went
Yeah,
over it. Um, if the Warriors win out, right, and the Kings
yeah.
lose to the Pelicans and the Suns, we get the 8th seed. If the Pelicans, right, lose to the Kings, us, and the Lakers, we get the 8th seed. Remember, the Kings are playing the Pelicans. So if the Pelicans beat them, right, and the Suns beat them, we're automatically the 8th seed. That's all we need. We don't even need nothing crazy
Yeah,
because they lost tonight.
just
So
make sure we win out.
y'all would rather have the
We just
seventh
have
seed?
we control our own destiny. We win out. It's probably more than likely we literally only need them to win to lose one game because they play each other. So one or the other is going to lose. So that's automatically going to be 2 L's.
So y'all would rather play the Nuggets in the first round than to play the
It
Wolves in the first round?
Uno. Me personally,
Anybody.
Me
I don't
personally,
put
man,
Wolves
give
Urkel.
in
me the
front of that.
Nuggets right off the hop. You
I
beat
don't
the
care who
Nuggets,
we
you know
play,
you
bro.
you,
We
you
just
know
need
you're
to
winning
get
this
there.
shit. I don't
Uno.
care.
I am so Hey, Uno. I'm so confident in this team, and I always have been. Even when we were 5 games below, I was still confident, right? And let me say this: I don't care who we play. I
Literally,
don't.
it doesn't matter if we're
We
thinking
got
championship.
Moxie, bro.
We
I
we
don't care
we,
who
we
we
don't we
play.
Yeah,
don't run
Maurice.
nothing.
We
I
just
Who
need to
actually
get
care.
there.
play
I
Wiggins?
actually care who
I
they
don't
play.
care, Jim.
Actually,
The reason I care
Wiggins.
is because the first round you don't want to get into a dogfight with like an actual number 1 seed worthy team like the Nuggets. Uh, uh, preferably you
I'm gonna
run
be honest with you,
preferably you
Jim.
run into a team like
The
OKC,
the
which is
T
going to be much
the T
easier
Wolves will
than
give us
Denver.
more problems than the Nuggets. That's just me. The T Wolves will give me more problems than
We
the
played
Nuggets.
them. I'm not gonna lie though, Shai. We played them
Anthony
better.
Edward had 50 today, bro. There's
I don't give a
nobody
fuck
on
Well,
the
about
there's also
Anthony
the
Edwards.
non
Andrew
also the
Wiggins. I
bro.
believe
He's a
non-Pelicans
Andrew
game
star.
Wiggins
What do
too.
you
can
mean you
take
don't
care
care
of
about him?
Anthony
Listen,
Edwards.
yeah, that's
I'm
one
not worried
guy.
about him.
Y'all
Come
smoke.
on, man. Jim, stop
But
this.
but Shadow, we have played the Timberwolves
Joker's
better
not.
though.
Joker's gonna kill us with playmaking. He's not gonna kill us fucking scoring 40.
But
It's
but
No,
points.
it's
that's
going to be
why
a
We have to
dogfight, is
stop.
what I'm saying. Whereas against a team
It
like
won't be a
OKC,
dogfight.
But do
This
you
is
want
a
to see
I
a
totally
think
game
different
where
I think the
team,
our heads
Jim.
are
Warriors
tired?
take care
Or
of OKC easily. So I'd rather get a team if the
No,
Warriors can
I don't
take
want
care
to
of a
pay
team that
nobody easily. Give me the fucking Nuggets. I'm praying to my Lord and Savior Jesus
honestly,
Christ for the Nuggets. Give
honestly,
me them
honestly,
okay,
first fucking
okay,
round.
let's go
bro,
the
Jim,
Knock
hardest
them
route
out.
possible in the first
And,
round.
and that's
Great
what you're
idea.
supposed to do.
Yo,
That's what
Shadow,
you're supposed
Shadow,
to do.
Shadow,
Bro,
Shadow,
you're afraid of the
Shadow.
fucking
It's not
Nuggets?
about
It's
being
no, it's not
afraid,
about being
you
bro.
afraid.
find
It's
Jim,
him?
you
about
say
Stop
you're
doing
afraid of
that.
the
preserving.
I hate when
Nuggets.
y'all do
It's
that.
a
Come on,
Be
long
man.
road to
nervy,
the
bro, or
championship, bro.
nervy. Stop doing the nervy stuff, bro. Stop. Y'all gotta stop this. Just because niggas is being logical don't mean niggas is nervous or scared. First and foremost, it's a bad matchup. It's just
Hold on. Dante, You're the nerviest of the nerviest, bro. Stop it.
You're the nerviest of the nerviest, Dante, and I'm gonna talk loud. You know
I can't
why?
talk
Because
loud.
I was here on a fucking hill screaming at the top of my lungs saying this Warriors team could be something. Everybody fucking said shadows, gaslighting, hopium, copium, all kind of crazy shit. So I'm standing on my 10. Same
Uh,
way I stood on my 10
hey,
in the
shut up.
middle of
I can't
January
yell right now
when we
because I
were
just heard I
5
said
games
night.
under 500. Now we are 9 games over 500. I'm standing on my 10.
Hey, I can't yell right
I
now.
am not afraid of them.
Or
I am not afraid of
I
them.
can't.
Joker does not scare me. Let them chase around Steph and off-ball them to death. Guess what? We got Wiggins. There is not a fucking single team in the NBA that has 4 guys that can give you 20. Not one fucking team can do that. Wiggins can give you 20. Kuminga can give you 20. Clay can give you 20. And fucking Steph can give you 20. Fuck how we match up
We just seen it
against them.
today, bro.
Who's guarding
Warriors
us?
space, but the Lakers have 4 guys that can get.
So can Trace.
No, not consistently. Hell no.
You're tripping.
You're relying
I'm
on
not
D'Lo to
tripping.
give you 20
Hell
points a
no.
game, bro. Stop it.
Hey, to be honest with you, I like the energy though, man. It's been a long road to us being able to talk with this kind of energy about going into the playoffs and feeling this good. You know, it would come a long way. They needed to prove that this new starting lineup, this new iteration that they're going to do moving forward is going to be good, viable. And I love the energy that they're coming out with consistently in the first quarters where they're limiting the other team. The Lakers scored 12 points in the first 6 minutes of the game. That's the kind of shit that I want to see. And we're starting to see it consistently. I love it.
And our defense
Bro,
is
Yeah.
we
fucking
couldn't even make the
pressure.
6 seed, bro. Oh my goodness. This is
No,
Let
insane.
me let me just say something to
seeding
Jim real
doesn't
quick though.
matter at this point. At this point, we're a road team and we are the best road team.
Yeah, sure. That's
So
true.
I'm good. I'm Gucci. We are 15-4 in the last 19 games.
That's true.
Let's take the show on the road.
Even
Let's take the show on the road. Let's
Really,
put the pressure
Draymond's
on
fault.
them.
Draymond
Go
is
into
killed
someone's
this whole
building,
season because
win game
we would be
1.
a top 4
Good luck.
seed this year if Draymond didn't do what he did. If Draymond,
Yeah, that's it. If it was a spliff, we'd be all fucked up. Fuck all that. I'm not talking about November and December. I'm talking about right now, my nigga.
we would be meeting the Denver Nuggets in the
25
Western Conference
and
Finals.
11. 25 and 11. You know what Denver's record is in that time? 20-10.
I'm just saying
We've won 5
would
more
be in the
games
third round against the Denver.
you're crazy.
We would see
Then you're
Denver in the
crazy
Western
Denver
Conference
Nuggets. Denver
Finals.
Nuggets is 3-3. 3-3. Did they win tonight? They won tonight, right?
Yeah, they won tonight.
I'm just saying we would see them in the third round.
So they're 4
round
and 3
if
now.
Draymond didn't do what he
I
did.
am not afraid of Denver. Bring me Denver.
Why you?
Bring me T-Wolves. Bring me OKC.
I want OKC.
I
and
care.
bro, and Jamal's not even 100%.
I'm just saying I would rather see them later in the playoffs. You have to see them at some point. I'm just saying the later
Then
you see them,
later
the
in the
better.
When
playoffs,
you
they're
show
going to
up
be
to the
better.
prison, you punch the
We have
biggest guy in
something.
the
I
mouth.
want to punch them in the mouth. Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the
You take
mouth.
out the best team in the West.
Let
bro.
me
Let's
see
talk
them.
about
Let
that.
me see a team. Let me see any
You
team
step onto the
play this
playground.
version of the Warriors
You mess
with
with
that's
the
leaned
biggest
into
bully.
defense.
Nobody messes with you.
With Trace, actual size out there, not just Draymond. Trace, Draymond, Wiggins front court with Steph and Clay.
Okay, I get it.
Clay couldn't
I
hit the
get that.
broadside of his
Hold on.
bars.
I got a
The man's
question
been
for
shooting
you guys.
20 for fucking 2
I got a
months.
question for you guys. Aren't you guys in the 10th seed right now?
Who cares about
Wait.
10th seed? What's the 10th seed
Hold
got to
on.
do with
I
anything?
gotta laugh at you guys
Why
because
are we the 10th seed right
I
now?
gotta laugh
If
because
we
first
win
of
out,
all,
you
you
guys
can't
go
start
to
thinking about the
Cares about
Nuggets.
First of all, we are the 9th seed. We
hold
win
up,
tomorrow. We're the 9th seed, by the way.
You guys were
So go have
literally
some
jumping
cookies
out
and
the
Don't do
milk
this.
window
and wait for
like
Santa
3
Mike.
weeks
Don't
ago.
say
insane,
10
bro.
seed because if y'all win that cookie trophy, it'll be hell
Here's the
to
difference
pay on
between
these
me
faces.
and you. And
What
in
up,
you, I mean
Mike?
the Warriors. I don't panic. You guys panic. You lose the game, you're ready to fire Kerr, right,
Oh my
Jim? You're
gosh.
ready to trade everybody.
Hold up. I know y'all ain't talking, bro. Y'all sit over there and kill Darvin Ham the entire
We
Every
game.
just
fucking
heard
day.
it.
Hey,
We
bro.
Darvin
just heard
Ham,
Hey,
it.
you already
Darvin Ham was
know.
honest tonight. Honest Darvin. Darvin
Nervy.
said,
Me,
Nervy.
Darvin
Darvin,
said
on
tonight,
every
This
time.
Darvin
Darvin
is
was like,
You
yo,
hilarious.
know what it is.
Darvin
Uno,
said
you're not
tonight,
part of it though.
Wait a second.
Darvin said tonight,
Honest
You
listen,
Darvin.
think
we
Darvin
have
is a
to
great
stop,
coach for us?
we have to stop crying
Urkel,
about
you gotta
calls.
change the name on your
I wish
personal
Darvin
account
coached
to
the
Honest
Warriors. I'd love to
Darwin,
hear
bro.
Jim's take on
You
that.
gotta.
Honest
But you
Darvin.
know what I find funny? You know what I find funny? You're in here talking about every time we lose, we
What?
want to fire somebody. Do you see the way how we lose games? Do you see why we lose games? When you see, let me ask you,
Well, when
if
you
you
make 100
saw,
threes, it's hard to
if you
beat you.
saw,
I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, what the
if you
hell's going
saw,
on?
if you saw
I mean,
4
come
Well, the
on.
guards
You
go
team
guys
does
had
the
insane in
thing that they're
basketball,
And
built
it
to
games,
wasn't
do.
just
I
why
for
mean,
are you
offense,
Draymond
man.
saying?
It was
might
our
be the worst shooter
defense,
I've
man.
seen in
Did
the
you see how
NBA
many
history
blocks?
making threes.
So
It's a
I'm sorry
problem.
to say the 11 blocks was more impressive than the
Bro, I
25
don't think
threes or
you've been
whatever we
watching
hit.
this
By the
season
way,
after the
Urkel, you
28th of
haven't
January.
congratulated Michael Cooper making
Draymond is
Hall of Fame,
shooting
one of the greatest Lakers of all time.
40 plus percent.
Congrats,
Thank you,
Mike.
man. Appreciate it.
My,
I'm just saying there's kind
Honest
of a
garbage.
panic amongst you people when things start going
Mike,
south.
Mike,
Where I
don't do
don't
that,
panic.
bro,
It
because
is
You
what it
crazy
is.
people.
you
If it's
can't
going to
do that,
happen, it's
Mike.
going to happen. But I wouldn't start talking about the Nuggets until you get out of the play-in. Correct? I don't do it. I just look
Mike, it
ahead.
doesn't matter. It doesn't
Next
matter
game.
because last year when you were in here,
Yeah?
this is what you did, Mike.
What?
You were like, you know what? It's wide open. Hey, just get us into the
Of course it's wide
playoffs.
open.
And guess
But I
what?
didn't sit there and plot who we're going to play.
Y'all ended up in the Western
I do
Conference
not
We
care.
sure
Finals
did.
last year.
Oh, so you guys are trying to take a page out of the Lakers book this year? Possibly from last year?
Come on, Mike. Stop.
You
Stop
always
it,
what
Mike.
is
have.
this gaslighting
I
ass
mean that
You
that's
conversation,
always
bro?
have taken a
No way,
page out of our
no way you're
book.
doing this, bro.
Doing what?
Stop it,
I
Mike.
don't do anything, man.
We are showing
You guys
confidence in
kicked our
our
ass
team,
tonight. What
and
are you
you're
going
trying
to
to
do?
turn it around and saying that we're taking a page from the Lakers book, bro.
This is
We
this
just
is
have
pitiful.
confidence in our
Taking
team.
a page from the Lakers playbook.
This is
No,
pitiful,
I'm
Mike.
kidding. I'm kidding.
You're like the character in Belly that was in Nebraska with the permed hair that
Are
was
we going to
eating a
play
banana.
each
I
other
don't
in
like that
another
shit.
week?
You're
When
just
does this
hating
play-in
because
noise start again?
you guys ain't shit, man. You just hating, man.
No, I'm just being
Stop
realistic.
hating, Mike.
We
I
don't know
think
what
the
the hell's
Lakers
going
Hold
to
the
have
happen.
L,
This is
the
man.
such a
Lakers have
weird year. You might have
maybe
a
Open your
4
hands,
wins
Mike.
tie
more
right now
Hold
than
the
we're
L,
tied.
man.
I don't know what the hell's going to happen.
Open your hands up,
We
Mike,
got
and
Why do
the
hold
Lakers
the
fans
L.
Grizzlies
so
and we got the
bitter?
Pelicans left. You guys
Hold
got the
the L.
Blazers, the
The
Pelicans, and
Warriors
the
got
Jazz,
the
right?
tiebreaker.
Yeah, I don't know.
Uno, dos, tres. Hold the
Y'all
I'll
L.
tell
gonna
you
lose to
one
the
thing.
The
Pelicans.
Warriors
I'll tell
got
you
the
one
Y'all
thing,
tiebreaker.
gonna
Urkel.
lose
Just
to the
hold it,
Pelicans.
man.
Clay loves playing in front of his dad over at Crypto. Oh my God, does he love playing in front of his great dad,
He had
Michael
a hell of a
Thompson,
night.
Did
radio announcer for the Lakers? Oh my
brother,
God.
brother. I hope you're not
By
trying
the way, I
to
thought he was done,
insinuate
according to
something.
some of you folks. He looks pretty good to me out there still.
We've been
Oh
giving
yeah,
Oh, he
he's
him
looks
been playing
the
amazing.
really
Yes,
great.
since
He
we
looks
said
amazing.
that
he
in the
started.
He's a
spaces
Laker
for
next
at
year?
least the last
The
month.
way he
He's looking a lot
started
better.
was the way he started was kind of
He's still a great
tragic,
player.
but he
Yeah,
he
still a good
he
player.
is. Yeah, yeah,
D'Lo
yeah.
was awful tonight. He was awful last game. It just wasn't. We didn't have to step up. I mean, LeBron flu-like symptoms going out there had a hell of a game. And AD, I don't know. I don't think it was the head. I think it was maybe the flu thing he had. I'm not sure what happened, but he's been look. He's been stable. He's been sturdy all year. It's just bad timing here. We lost him Sunday. We lost him tonight. What the hell? It's the worst timing, man. If you don't have your players, it's tough to beat. You know, LeBron after the game says it's a lot to ask. We had nobody on defense. You know. I like to see Max Christie get some more minutes. I don't know what the hell Darvin has against Max Christie. I mean,
Because he's a
jeez.
hater.
I mean,
He's a
my
hater.
goodness.
He's hating on
Especially when
Kobe.
D'Lo can't do anything and Torian Prince is like bricking. I'm like, oh my God. But it's what it is, man. I've seen
Max
too many
Christie.
damn games.
Hey,
What can I
anyways,
say?
hey, Mike, can I ask you a question? Remember, how'd you feel about them 2 blocks that Draymond and GP2 did, man? How you feel about them?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Rui got knocked to the ground.
Oh my
I don't
God!
Oh,
know
here we
what the
go.
hell
Here we
was
go.
that.
Here we go.
Bro,
Here we
Don't
go.
do
Wait.
that.
Did
Don't do
Draymond put a
that.
$5
go look
bill
at
on a
the
referee's?
slow mo,
No, I'm
bro.
kidding. No, you guys
GP2's
played good
hand,
defense tonight. Actually, we're coming
GP2's
back, but
hand was on
the
Rui's
game.
shoulder blade, bro.
Okay,
That's a
here was the
foul.
key of the game. Draymond
Whoa,
No,
whoa,
it
making
was
whoa!
not.
$103,
Wait, you
whatever he
said
did.
it was a
Here was the key.
foul?
Draymond making those threes, and when LeBron went to the bench, the end of the third, it was over. Right?
Hey, listen.
That was it.
Stop leaving him open then.
Oh my
Stop leaving
God.
him wide open because he can make them, apparently.
And if
Yeah, I know
you've
what
His
been
he can
watching
do,
him
shooting
for
but
the
because
style
entire
is
season,
funky.
you
Draymond
would know that
Grananovich,
Draymond is shooting about 42% on the season, bro.
Yeah,
Draymond
So
somebody,
Green. Didn't
Draymond
Fred become
that's
Grananovich,
not
Flash
man,
that's
Cousin or
not
something?
that's not.
I don't know who did the
Grananovich,
scouting
man.
report
Yeah.
for the Lakers,
Good one for you
but
guys.
they ass need to be fired too because Draymond been hitting threes this season.
Exactly.
So
He's
that
been hitting threes
leave
the entire
Draymond
season.
open shit ain't flying this year.
I will give it to you. He did have a
What?
magnet ball, bro. 5 for 5 is crazy.
I mean, you
That shit
live
he
with
did in
you. I mean, this
2014.
is the thing though. You live with Draymond taking those because you don't want the other other one's
No,
taken.
fuck that.
Yeah,
Those
you
were
live
Yeah,
for
but
that.
some of those shots were so wide
No,
open.
but
I mean, God, they're
if
like
you
we
watch
were
the
in
game, if you
10
watch the
feet.
game, Draymond
Nobody
has
even
people
ran him
not even
off.
going back.
Oh my God, I don't know what the hell was going on there. It was like practice. I mean,
That game reminded me
D-Lo,
of
he
our
played no
Celtics
defense.
game where Draymond was leaving
Yeah.
Brown open when he was right there. He could contest the shot, but he was letting Brown, take the shot. You guys did that to Draymond. You could go and give a contest, but you let him
Yeah.
shoot the ball. And it killed you.
We let everybody shoot the ball tonight. What's your
All right, hold on 1 second, Mike. Give the host account a follow. And let's do hour 2 over at playback.tv/Space Gang. I'll send a link out on this page. Again, playback.tv/Space Gang, and let's do hour 2 over on Playback. See y'all over there.
See you guys in a week, probably next game.
Let's go, Spain.
Wish you luck, Mike.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man.